Hey everybody, Sean with the Good Dog. So this concept I've talked about a lot of times, but I think it still evades a lot of people as far as like really processing it. Not to mention there's a lot of conflicting information about constant rewards, and I've posted about this recently, but I wanted to just dive into it just a little bit more and in video format so we can get a personal kind of approach rather than just written. So let's talk about gas and brake. What I mean by gas and brake is gas, think of it as adding gas to a situation for a dog, meaning excitement. Think of the brake as in removing gas, putting the brakes on, removing excitement from a situation. So where would you want gas? Where would you want brakes? And no silly jokes in here. You'd want gas when you want more motion, more speed, more enthusiasm, more excitement. So typically a recall, that's going to be a situation where you're going to want typically the dog to be moving faster, to be more excited, more jubilant, more yes, let's go. You want more gas. So food, body motion, excited voice stuff. That's all going to be more gas, right? So, Francis, come, good. Body motion, eye contact, all the excitement, all that good stuff. That's going to create more gas. Once again, no bad jokes. More gas, which will cause the dog to move more quickly. Now, when you want the dog to be stationary and calm, when you want to put the dog in a down stay, or you want the dog to hold a sit stay, don't hold them for a long time. Dogs don't need to hold 20-minute sit stays. But if you want the dog to hold a sit stay, or you want the dog to hold a down stay, or you want the dog to hold a place command, those, especially the down and place, which are typically going to be longer term, where you want the dog in for a longer period of time to be in a position that's calm, that's static, that's not moving. You don't want to make it harder for them. You don't want to add gas to the situation if you want the dog to have the brakes on. If you want the dog to be relaxed, calm, chill, and stationary, why would you add gas to that? Why would you say, Francis, come, go. Then Francis comes running across the yard. Then you want a nice downstay because you're going to hang out and chat for a while. Francis, come, go. All right, great. Down. Oh, that's such a good dog. Oh, you're so good. Pet. And all of a sudden, the dog breaks the command, jumps around, does circles, and levitates, all that stuff. Instead, use the gas to get the dog moving strategically. Francis, come, good. Down, good. Take the gas out, put on the brakes by augmenting your speech, your body motion. So one is going to be very excited. The gas is going to be excited, have motion and the inflections in the verbal stuff you put out. And then when you're going to actually want the dog to be stationary, you're going to remove all of that. So you're going to put the brakes on. So you're going to remove the excitement, become stationary, and make it easier for the dog to just chill and be calm. Now, can you challenge the dog and and proof them with excitement and things like that when you want them to be stationary? Absolutely. You can absolutely use that as a proofing mechanism, and we do. But when you're trying to get a dog to actually perform in the real world and you're not going through proofing exercises, you want them to succeed because you're trying to do life stuff, be smart about it. Put the gas on when you want more excitement, more motion, more jubilant stuff, and put the brakes on when you want the dog to be relaxed, calm, and stationary. It's really simple, but everybody's been programmed to think they always have to be excited, always have to be jubilant, always have to give all this kind of like juicy reward stuff, whether it's praise or touch or food or whatever it is. And so we end up making it much harder for dogs to do the things that we want them to do. I want you to succeed in being stationary. Yet I'm going to throw all this gas on the fire and make it really hard for you. And conversely, for folks that struggle with being more excited, more animated when they want a dog to recall, I've heard plenty of owners when they're like, Francis, come. And Francis is like, did I do something wrong? I'm not sure. Like, what dog wants to come to you if it sounds like it's in trouble? It's just like telling your child, get in here. You're in big trouble. Like, nah, I gotta run outside. So it goes both ways, right? So you don't want to be in this break mode when you're trying to get motion out of the dog, just as you don't want to be in this gas mode when you're trying to get stationary, calm behavior out of a dog. It's really, really simple stuff, guys. So I just want to help you guys make sure that you can get what you want and that you're not making life harder for you and your dog just by simply missing some simple stuff because there's so much conflicting information. It's really just common sense. I'm not saying anything profound, anything incredibly insightful, but when conflicting information is telling you to do otherwise, it can be something where you miss the obvious and you miss the common sense aspect, and then you make things harder for yourself and harder for your dog. So let's try not to do that. Gas, brake. You want the motion? Put the gas on. You want stationary? Put the brakes on. Super simple. What's the gas? Gas is excitement. What's the brakes? Brakes are non-excitement. I can't go over it anymore and be any more redundant than I already am. I've covered it 5 times in this 6-minute video. So hopefully you got it. And any questions, hit me up and we'll keep trying to tackle these elusive dog training conundrums, quandaries, and challenges together. All right. See ya.